Hello Cebu, Philippines! Welcome to my channel here in Life of Miss Jing, here in Vietnam. Another day, another blessing, another episode. Bisda kuday, maghatag ninyo pirmi og kalipay. Follow me. And we are back in our channel to complete our episode. Before I will tell you what my episode is, forever I'm always grateful and thankful to each and every one of you there. To those of you who really took time watching all my videos, thank you so much. To those of you who sent likes and warm messages to me, thank you so much. To those of you who shared my videos to your students, because I learned that those teachers were also my friend, sharing these educational videos to their students. Thank you so much. And that for your very optimistic comments there. I am forever grateful here. Thank you all so much for really supporting my YouTube channel. You are part of this. Of course, I will never forget my new members of this channel. Thank you so much, and to all of my avid subscribers here. Thank you so much to all of you. Maraming salamat po. Daghang salamat ninyong tanan. Magsigi jud kog pasalamat ninyo. Kamo may nagbutang nako diri. And follow me in our today's episode. Excited na ba kayo to know what our episode for today? Count 2, 3. And our episode for today is the 6 types of characters in a story. Palakpakan! Isn't it exciting, my friends, to know what is the nature and tone of characters in every story? Follow me in this very interesting episode connected with our previous episode. Follow me. Yes, friends, and we are back in our channel to complete our episode. Let me first define to you what is a character, or if there are such plural, we can say characters. Okay, what are characters in a story and who are they? Character is one of the major elements of the short story, which refers to person or animals portraying a role in the story. It could be person or animal. Are you in there? Yes, before I will tell you the details and information about 6 types of characters in a short story, let me first enumerate to you what are the 6 types of characters. 1. Protagonist. 2. Antagonist. 3. Static. 4. Dynamic. 5. Round. 6. Flat. Yes, these are the different types of characters in a story. Okay, follow me for their description, definition, and even examples, my friend. Come on! Are you in or are you out? In na lang, kuyos friends. And our first major character in a story is what we call protagonist. Again, my friends, protagonist. Protagonist, this is the type of character in the story that is mostly about, often called the good guy in the story. Okay? And the story revolves in this character here. Can I give you examples? Yes, friends. An example of which are Batman and Robin, Wonder Woman, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Yes, any major characters portraying a good role, they are what you call protagonists. Now follow me for our next type of character. Come on! The second type of character in a story, my friend, is what we call antagonists. Now you can distinguish the word anti. When we say antagonist, this is known to be the bad guy in the story. The antagonist is any person that really actively go against the protagonist and often called the bad guy in the story. Okay, sila po yung mga kontrabida. If the protagonist is ang bidang-bida, eto naman ang antagonist is ang kontrabida. Yes, friends. Moving forward to their examples, these are what we call, examples are Joker, the Wicked Witch of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and of course, the three stepsisters and even stepmother of Cinderella. Again, when we say antagonists, my friend, they always go against the protagonist. Ang mga kontrabida sila sa mga movies and even stories. Di ba exciting siya? Come on! Follow me still to our next type of character in a story. Kuyuta. And our third type of character is the round character. When we say round character, my friends, these are characters whose personality, background, motives, and even other features of his or her life are fully explained by the author. Yung pong the whole movie po is nakafocus lang po dito sa ating sa ating characters. Okay? So when we say a round character, the story revolves in this character fully and completely. Now, I can give you examples. Example is Anne with an E in Netflix. Okay, Anne with an E. That movie really just focused on the little brilliant girl. The name is Anne. Okay, so that's an example of a movie with a round character. Another example is these two brothers of Prison Break, right? Michael and Lincoln. These two characters of Prison Break are examples of round character. And of course, because I am fond of Korean movies and teleserye, I can give you examples of round character such as Impress Key, when we say Prison Playbook, or Moon Embracing the Sun. The characters of these three teleserye revolves within this, the characters of these three stories. Okay, so isn't it exciting that you can now identify the types of our character? Follow me for some other types of character. And now we are in the number 4. Number 4 is flat. Flat character. When you say flat characters, my friend, characters in a work of fiction which do not undergo substantial change or growth in the course of the story. Yung pong mga characters na hindi po sila nagbabago ng kanilang mga roles. It's just like, for example, Superman. Superman never changed the role from the very beginning of the movie up to the end. The same role po siya. That is why we considered Superman a flat character. Also, because I'm a Filipino, I should also be dealing some of the movies. Darna! Yes, Darna, my friend, is a flat character because from the very beginning of the movie up to the end, the same good character po si Darna. Okay? And of course, last but not least example is ang Panday. Ang Panday is also having a flat character. Okay? So then, let's proceed to our next type of character. Kuya Pata! Here it comes now. One of the most interesting type of a character in a story is the number 5, dynamic, my friend. Yes, when you say dynamic, is a type of character which undergoes or undergone permanent changes. It could be from good to bad or bad to good. Okay? Ito po yung mga characters sa ating movies or mga stories na nag-iba po ang kanilang role. It could be mabait sila sa umpisa at nagiging masama sila, or maybe they could be mean, and at the end of the story they would realize and change into a good character. So then, dynamic character is one of the most interesting type of character in a story. Can I give you an example? An example of this is when you say Merlin. Merlin, the father of Nemo, is a dynamic character. It's because from the very first, part of the movie, Merlin, the father, was very protective, and in the middle of the movie, it suddenly just changed, being so, diplomatic or even liberated father, that he let Nemo to roam around freely. So then, that's an example of a dynamic character. Another example of a dynamic character is Elsa. Elsa, my friend of Frozen, is a dynamic character. Being so timid and being very shy princess and turned into, a powerful, right? Very powerful and even mean princess from the very middle of the story up to the end. Okay, so Elsa is an example of dynamic character. The third example of a dynamic character is Draco Malfoy of Harry Potter. Yes, Draco here is a good character, but in the middle he changed into a bad character. So then, always take note when you say dynamic character, the tone, the character, or even the role of the character change from good to bad or bad to good. Yes, friend. Now, our last and final type of character is what we call static. Static, my friend. Static is a type of character who never change or who do not change from the very beginning, middle, and end of any story. They stay the same motive, the same purpose, the same intention, and even the same role from the very beginning up to the end. They don't develop or change their intention or motive or even role for this character. I can give you an example. Number 1, an example is Captain Hook. Captain Hook is always chasing Peter Pan from any stories or any movies. From the very beginning up to the end of the movie or story, Captain Hook is always chasing Peter Pan. Another example is when you say Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry, these two characters are considered to be static characters because even from the very beginning, middle, and end, they hate each other and they chase each other up to the end of the story. Third example is when you say Jasmine. Jasmine, also of Aladdin, is considered to be a static character. Yes, friends, and these are our 6 types of characters in a story. Can I enumerate to you again? Namely, protagonist, antagonist, static, dynamic, round, and flat. The 6 types of characters in a story. But before that, my friend, I would like to quote that when you say characters, it is not necessary to be only protagonist or only antagonist, but sometimes they could also be a combination. Combination, maybe when you say it could be a type of character, maybe from the very beginning, he's a protagonist and later on he will become an antagonist. Or maybe a flat character and in the middle he becomes static and at the end he will become dynamic. Or combination of the 6 types of characters are really possible in a story. And of course, when you say characters again, my friend, let me quote you that we also have the major characters and the minor characters. It depends on the production or author of the story. Sometimes they said that it's the protagonist is always a major role and the antagonist, okay? However, because of the shortage of characters, we can consider protagonist a major character and antagonist a minor character. But if the casting is really full and complete, we can have 1 or 2 or 3 protagonists and antagonists, maybe several antagonists to count or mention, and also with a flat, dynamic, static, and all those types of characters from the movie. Okay? So then we can consider a major character and a minor character. Okay? So then, let us try to end this episode. Follow me. You still there? Thank you so much, my friends, okay? And with this, I am motivated to do and create every interesting episode here for you, okay? So I hope you learned something from this episode of ours in connection to our previous episode with the 5 elements of a story. Now, we have completed the 6 types of characters in a story. Yes, friends, and I hope you learned something from this really interesting episode. Should you have any question, suggestion, or even maybe reaction regarding this video, let us share ideas here and drop your comment. You will see your comment next time. I'm gonna be giving and featuring you your comments, okay? As a way of thank you all so much for watching all my videos, okay? Thank you very much, my friends, for giving me this opportunity to share this 6 types of characters in a story. Yes, friends. And this is Teacher Jing from the life of Miss Jing here in Vietnam. Bisdak kuday, maghatag ninyo pirmi ug kalipay. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat. Daghang salamat. Bisdak kaayo kuday. I love you, world. I love you, Cebu, Philippines. Bye. 'Cause I'm really in love with you when I'm